We stuck away.
You guys cook?
Stuck away for a week, yes.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 weeks we take a break, and that's Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Oh, nice.
Over here.
When I first moved here, I found out that about December 10th,
You have a
after the first of the year,
Stephanie said
your
that's
subs
what
are
you
gone.
get to decide when that.
Oh, yeah.
you couldn't get it. So I just started making
No,
the
no.
rule.
You get to
December
sit
15th, we closed. January 2nd or whatever it was, we opened back up.
Remove chapter
It was
Yeah,
just a waste of
people-
time in between.
You had no
People
trouble.
like to hunt.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they literally,
Remove section.
all subcountry, I got no employees, they all left.
Yeah, I,
I
with
said, where you calling from? Well, I'm out in the woods.
the way I do my schedules, they all know.
That,
Back
Which
when I
one?
went to school,
moving chapter 1.
they finally closed the school for the first day.
Oh,
of
they
June,
changed to
'cause
chapter
Nobody
one?
showed. School.
1 because he felt it was a conflict.
It's amazing.
Ooh, we move it all together?
Yeah, that's what you.
See,
Okay, so
Yeah.
an earlier email said chapter 1, and we're like,
Hi.
what? Yeah.
See you come on the phone, I said, is this canceled?
Beth,
We needed you, so it wouldn't be canceled.
email, and instead of removing chapter 1,
Had a bit
they
of
want to
few
remove one
cancels.
section of 1.3. We had, Denise had reached out to me about that, very concerned, because that was basically the implementation section, but it's not that. We had there's a change.
Thanks.
I just didn't have a good description of what was being removed, I'm sorry. That makes sense. You got the bylaws today, are they gonna add those too?
yeah.
Okay, good.
Chairs are awful high.
There we go. Oh, she's got it ready. Should've looked at it, huh?
I'll see the agenda.
It's the very top here, this one.
Oh, there we
Flip it over.
go. Okay.
Save and pay paper, which is a good thing.
You ready?
We ready, Renee? Yeah, okay.
Hey, go on.
All yours.
Call the meeting to order. We'll rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Gaston Hall,
Here.
Chuck Sanders.
Here.
Kathy Lynn Atkinson. No. John Phillips.
Here.
Okay. No, looks like that's it. So we have a quorum.
Bruce, did you call us?
No, I didn't call him.
My name's not on there.
Bruce Kaufman.
There it is.
Here.
You're hard to overlook. You're not usually quiet.
Legit. Motion to approve the minutes.
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second?
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Open to the public?
No public, the record can say there's no public, just a staff member in the audience.
All right. We'll edit to chapter 18.
Talk about it at all, or?
I got one item in
Oh, okay.
chapter 18, the definition for the new building inspection code. So we have a conflict of what this says and what the state statute says.
I think that the language in the LDC is adequate, so we could scratch that. The model code was written by the BOAF to address certain sections in the Chapter 1 of the Florida Building Code, mostly the ones that were reserved. There were certain authorities that were reserved, and I can only speculate why they did that. But if they're reserved, technically, I don't have the power to enforce them. And they go back as far as, some of them has to do with like fees, working without permits. Some of them are like right of entry that they took out. And though the BOAF chapter, chapter 1 model code was somewhat of a suggestion, or it was actually language that was reinstated from the original building code that was taken out. I would need to go through each item, each gray area that they show there, and I'd be willing to sit down with you guys and see exactly item by item what we need to use, what's going to help me, and what is I really don't need. Now, the yellow highlighted parts, my understanding is those are language that will probably be in the 9th edition. So it's really not something
What I was talking about, our county code says that the new code compliance officer can, any county codes. If you go to state statute 553, you'll see in there it specifically says, following activities may not be funded with fees adopted for planning, zoning, other general government activities, inspection of public buildings for a reduced fee or no fee, public information requests, community functions, boards, and any other program not directly enforced by the Florida Building Code. So that's what I'm talking about. When you just say county code, somebody's going to interpret that to be any code. If we don't define it down to what state statute
Right.
says, that's a change we need to make.
It also says it also includes code inspectors as defined in Florida Statute, Chapter 162.
I'm looking at 5533.
Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking that, I think that actually does include code compliance officers. I don't think that was the intent.
Well, no, I just want to make sure the code compliance officers are only doing the stuff pertaining to building, that they don't send out for any zoning or land issues.
Right, agreed, but the next line also says Florida Statute, Chapter 162, and I think that's code compliance, not licensing.
Well, this is code compliance.
Right. I know, but you're trying to put it into compliance with county building codes, and that's great, but then the very next clause also says, which also includes code inspectors, so it kind of contradicts what
It's
you're
still
just changing.
pertaining to building. I just want to make sure we don't send them out on any LDC or comp plan issues, and all of a sudden they get tied up in court.
Right.
So not only do we lose the time that they're inspecting, we also lose the stuff in court because we're totally fee funded. There's no government, other monies come in, it's all fees. And that's what makes us stick to certain chapters, because if you're totally fee funded, there's a difference between that and funding out of the general fund.
So if you're okay with his suggestion to change it from county codes to county building codes, and you would also take out this clause after it that says code inspectors per 162. And that way it's really defining it as simply in this chapter 18 building ordinance and not land development code type issues.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yes.
Actually, I guess you can keep that next clause because that's saying they can do bill. Okay, I get it. All right.
And the other area was removal of section 113 of the BOAF model.
I have no objection to that. I stated that in my email. I'm fine with that.
That's the only two things.
Again, I need to go through that thing item by item to see what, again, it's going to benefit me.
I had to read it about 10 times before I could.
Got it memorized.
Board of Appeals.
Anything else jump out at you?
No, those are the only,
Yeah, yeah.
was it?
I mean, there's some of the language that they added. They've actually added sections. I don't have a whole lot of use for all of them, for sure. So, and I don't want to be,
Gives you more flexibility.
right. We're going to own that if we adopt it.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got to be careful there. I'm looking out for the interest of, our interest there.
Anybody else have any questions, concerns? Anything else from staff?
And with the bylaws too, did you have
I'm
any
sorry?
comments on bylaws?
Anything else from staff on
On the
code?
Chapter 18 changes.
Chapter 18 changes?
Did you have any other comments?
No.
Anything else on the model code?
I don't have anything.
Nothing? I'll make a motion to approve both with the changes.
Okay, thank
Second?
Yeah, I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed?
Awesome.
Okay, so then we can take it to the board with their recommendation. That's
Okay.
cool. And the bylaws, I think they're kind of combined on the agenda. Model code and bylaw.
the bylaws and chapter 18. So all of that, those two changes.
The motion was for both items.
Thank you, thank you.
So we're down to board member comments.
Can we meet to discuss the chapter 1, the OAF model code? Can I meet with them prior to submit
Individually.
individually?
Not as a
Okay.
board without.
But if I meet with one, do I have to meet with all?
Unless you want to talk about it right now.
Necessarily.
Okay, sir?
Did you have anything you want to talk about it right now?
I have to go through it a little bit more
Okay.
thoroughly. Yeah, yeah.
I think it answered a lot of the other questions that I had, so
Okay.
that's why chapter 1, when I went through it, compared it to our ordinance, compared it to state statute, I could see where some of the other questions I had were answered in that,
Right.
so.
So I did say earlier before you started that we're going to announce the open positions in January, and then we'll have the board appoint some more people. We'll get there.
And have you looked at, are we tracking people that miss so many meetings in a row? Is there something we can put in there about after 3 missed meetings or something, they get removed automatically?
It's actually in your bylaws that you're adopting. It says, let's see, where is it? If a member misses 2 consecutive meetings without good cause for their absence, their seat on the board shall be declared vacant, and county staff shall notify the BOCC of the vacancy.
Are we tracking that?
We will start.
Because I know there's a lot of board members that miss more than 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Was that the issue that came up here recently, how this is being operated? Is that what we're talking about?
Well, no, we're talking about these board members keep missing meetings.
Yeah, no, we actually.
There that says after 2
yeah.
missed, you,
Well, they actually swore in some people that weren't selected by the county commissioners at one of your
Plus,
meetings.
yeah.
I don't know why we weren't there, but it happened. So we had to notify those people that unfortunately they were not selected. They can reapply, absolutely, for the new positions. That's what the controversy unfortunately was.
and don't forget when you look at chapter 1, it has limitations there too, I think, on board members.
It
statute
has some
too.
suggested areas, yeah, it has some suggestions on that you should have some construction experience, but it's
Correct.
a little broad, yeah.
As long as they know how to read a code and form, if they have any field experience, that's even better.
Being a new member, I don't know, is this board the place that we would look at the current financial numbers for the building department, the enterprise fund? Is that
No.
looked at under other boards?
That's us.
Huh?
That's us.
Yeah.
Always has been us since
I mean,
since
Is that
2000.
something that we do quarterly, or?
I have never had any meeting regarding that.
Fees, we did fees in December of last year, I think. June.
Well, we did some we added some fees.
Right.
We didn't revise any. We added some fees for processes we did that there was no fee to charge.
We've done it since 2000. We've had meetings where we had needed to change fees, add fees, modify them.
But I'm saying the review of just the overall, balance of that fund and so on and so forth with that. Is this board is the board that reviews that or not?
That's in 553 also.
Okay.
If you go to state statutes, chapter 553, it'll go through and it'll tell you different things there. And I don't believe we're in compliance, but that's another day.
Anything else?
No, all right, we'll get these stuff before the board then, and we'll try to get you some more members.
Thank you.
All right, thanks,
Is there a
sir.
place for people to apply?
There is, online,
Okay,
right, you can see at the county website, if you click on, I think it's commissioners and then advisory boards, the application's there.
perfect.
They can always call too, and we'll guide them there.
We had some people out there.
We haven't really
On the
announced
first.
it, we'll be announcing it on the first meeting in January.
Thank you.
Meeting adjourned.
Thank you.
All right.